11:01. 111.
Good morning.
Good morning. We were experiencing no internet a moment ago. What a panic for me.
We're back. Anyways, thank you, Heidi, for being here today, and I hope you had a good birthday.
Thank you. Happy birthday to Heidi again.
And thank you for monitoring.
And happy after Easter for everyone.
Welcome. Let me see it now. I'm on here live. Hi, Beverly Jones. Mystic Sense.
I'm not going to the video today because I don't have the looking for the lucky person.
No, you're not.
No.
We did that Monday.
Monday, yes.
Jacqueline Robinson.
She's
very.
Oh yeah, I turn on and turn off my computer, laptop.
Brooke, you gonna get your cards? Lori Sue. Oh, then you're gonna have to breathe. Bridget York, welcome as well. Alexis. Maggie Zeal again, Chris. Ornament.
Okay, Kathy McLaughlin is, and Heidi said that if we'll be one day missing Heidi for monitoring, not monitoring,
monitoring the live.
She would like Kathy McLaughlin to do that too.
Mm-hmm.
So we can have both, actually, she said. Heidi, you are so kind, and you said Kathy is wonderful, and both of them can be the same time
and as a moderator.
Moderators, okay. And Cheryl, right now, without even asking you, Kathy, if you want to be or not,
you cannot do it.
But if you will find someone that is having a nasty wake up and is mean to us, you can take them out, both of you.
Mean to us.
Oh, what I said, man?
No, mean. Nobody's going to be mean to us.
No.
But we thank you very much for joining us today.
We are kind of abstracts. My one leg is other than other, so I'm an abstract.
Beverly Jones is asking, why won't Congress stop the orange mess?
They are just putting money in a wallet, so they don't want to do this. They gained money when there was that mess on the Wall Street.
So they made money on the insider trading?
Yeah, and I remember I was asked how it will be the Wall Street this year, and I said up and down, and that's what it is. Today is up. Yesterday it was down.
So they don't want to stop them?
They don't. If they have information from inside, they don't want to. Thank you for good question. Actually, I think that's the only answer, because the money talks to them. And it's not only because they think that they will have more sponsors. They fall that way so far. And now when they are seeing what's going on, and even Koch brothers don't like who they choose for a president, everything might change. They might not get money from those people.
Were you going to draw cards on it?
Okay, 3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
Beginning of new adventure. They will start thinking a little bit differently from now for the sake of America. And they will be thinking about making decisions that will be important to them, related to their own pockets. And those huge riots, those protests that are going on. And I was watching yesterday Rachel, and she is showing those, because other shows they don't show that, but she was showing here, and even in Alaska, how many people were protesting. It makes a big difference. And Don started now going towards China, not waiting for President Xi. He is pulling his tail between his legs and going.
Don is.
Don. Ding dong. For entertainment and spiritual
The witch is dead, the witch hunt.
Yeah.
So now everything can come out.
And he's a Wizard of Oz.
And high mystic sense. Jacqueline Robinson is asking, Canada has an election coming up. News has reached USA that a politician in Alberta, it's our premier, wants that province to secede
She
from
has
Canada.
a family name Smith.
Yeah. Any chance that will happen?
So she wants to.
She wants to know if Alberta will secede. We live in Alberta.
We are Albertans.
Yes.
Most of my life I'm living here.
All my life I've lived here.
Yeah. Now it's more than half that I'm living here.
So will Alberta secede from Canada?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
Spit your words even. Spit them behind you. It's such a... No. There will be a judgment, and she will be judged that she's working for the money from USA, or about money sharing.
Well, it was interesting because...
But Canada, I think, will stay for the security of their own.
Well, it was nice. Even King Charles had said that he was King of Canada.
No, that appealed to many Canadians. If there will be, if many Canadians will be asked, "Do you want to separate from the kingdom?" That will be
they've
different.
always wanted that too. But
there will
separate,
be different story.
But not go to the United States.
No,
we don't want that.
Go.
We consider ourselves different.
People loved Queen, and that was easier. With Charles, it's kind of. Mm-hmm. But I'm not saying that Canadians are very much feeling even that they are part of the kingdom.
Our premier is having a premier's dinner May 1st, Westerner Park in Central Alberta here, right in Red Deer.
Mrs. Smith.
Yes, Mrs. Smith. And
Mr. and Mrs. Smith. You remember that movie.
And I'm out protesting every Saturday with 45 signs that I've made up that people love to carry. Anyways, I was asked today if those signs could also be used as a protest outside this dinner. So
she sent that through
they're being picked up tonight.
Important, yeah. Oh, it will pick up today, but
but it'll be there. All those signs. Anyways, whatever you can do to make a difference and educate people, and all you want to do is stimulate conversation. That's all it is. Don't have to fight with anybody.
But when I was watching the signs in USA, they are grown up from the people signs. They are not, like for elections, they have the same sign, everyone. Over here, everyone is expressing themselves, and you are doing this by yourself, those signs. And in USA, everyone is creative their own way, writing signs.
Well, every time.
And they are not two the same words.
Every time she speaks, I write a sign. Like I have one. We are Canadian first, Albertan second. Just to put a bee in her bonnet. Lori Sue, Craig and Clement is asking, will RFK Jr. be successful in implementing an autism registry? That's an interesting one. 1, 2, 3.
Symbol of a table. Well, I don't remember how you call those folding legs.
Card tables.
But it is for when Richard was working outside, he will cut something on those, so he will put the boards on top of those legs. Folding legs, and then it's just for construction. For construction. So it is something that every man kind of needs for useful, doesn't take too much space, and it's a symbol of work in progress. So yes, something like this will be work in progress on a primitive level. because for every job he will need different way to when he was building up gazebo, he used that tool.
The sawhorses.
Yeah. Oh,
Mhm.
yeah. Sawhorses. Yeah, they will start looking from different point of view, rejuvenating the subject, making this more compassionate, and yeah, that's giving second life to that story. And it will cause a lot of chaos. Some people wouldn't like to have the sticker.
Some people don't want to have the label of it.
No. And he will be left by himself with, with his wisdom.
I was reading where it said that the report that he wanted out by September on autism
That's so
won't be ready. But why would you want an autism registry? Would it be held against the people? Like, will they be doing something to hold it against?
And it will be, this family has autism in the family, so that will be against the insurances and so on. Yeah, it's not practical. Maybe it will be a good thing in some ways, but it's not solid, because those horse tables are not for horse tables, yes?
Sawhorses.
Sawhorses.
The horse tables.
I can create a new language. And they are not for permanent use.
Bridget York is asking what will happen to DeSantis and his wife. She's running, or they're trying to get her to run for governor, I think.
She was more ambitious than he was. So it was her pushing his.
There was something that I thought was a deflection. There was money taken at some point for some relief, and it was redirected to somehow with her.
I was working.
If somebody knows about that.
I was working till 10 last night, and then I was sleeping whole night like a baby.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. It's like a lot of us ladies, when we don't have a pocket, we are putting
in the bra.
In the bra money. Mm-hmm. No one can see it. It's ours. We can only claim it because that's what it is. She wants to celebrate something, but she loves him, and so she was using him, but she wants to be part of that group and to be the one who is recognized.
So she's going to run?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. My friend had the house by the lake, in Simba Lake. Mm-hmm. And she was sun-tanning, so she put her ring on the little table when she was sun-tanning. And the big blackbird, was crow.
They like shiny things.
Steal that. And she was screaming and put this on she thought that she lost it. But somehow that bird took this and put this in the neighbor's place. And she was complaining to the neighbor that her ring was stolen by the bird. And the neighbor is telling her, I'm the one who had it. He gave it to me.
Yeah, they do bring gifts.
So the guy will be the one who will be chosen.
A guy?
Yeah, look at that. So they will choose some different men with good values. Better speaker. Crying over broken relationships, and some dirty laundry will be coming to the surface. So poor girl. A lot of them will be stolen by the bird.
A lot of them have problems even getting security clearance.
I laugh when they are sending me something that I think I know what is how to read.
Heidi's asking, will the Orange Clowns stop supporting NATO?
There must be some toy. I don't even know what they are showing to me. He will be twisted this way and then untwisted this way. It's like a toy with some springs.
Like the spinning top or something?
It is like he will be going one way direction and then opposite direction. And it's a toy. I probably have seen that toy in my life, but I don't really know if it's existing because it's like pulling strings.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3.
To safety of America, he will have to pretend to be a good guy. And Queen of Love. Something might be, something good will come out of it. Or doctor, because Queen of Love can be a female doctor as well. And this Pete Exit, as I call him, that story is not over yet.
There's so much going on with that. But they say that the White House is behind him, but there's a lot of people who are trying to move him out.
And when I was seeing that toy, I think that will be something that he will have to undo that too. He was going one way direction and then spinning opposite direction.
Now, another thing, we had talked.
So Exit will be looking for exit.
Well, he'll be forced.
He will be forced. I don't think he can stay for too long.
We had
talked the alcohol problem in Poland. We are showing this way, not for sale.
We had talked after the live one time, and I asked about Mrs. Smith from Alberta, and about how you see her, and you saw that man in the field and the zigzag.
I don't remember.
Oh, that she was going to be a target and zigzagging, trying to avoid it.
Grandpa, why Grandma is running through the field?
Yeah.
Don't talk. Give me more bullets.
And I asked you, why will she be removed from the leadership of the party? And you said that and you said it here again, there's too much money invested in her. They won't let her step down.
Probably because she is the pocket full of
from
money.
U.S. money, yeah.
And Exit is coming home drunk like hell. And it's 4:00 in the morning. He's coming in the corridor, boo, hitting the wall, the mirror.
Entertainment purposes only.
That's obvious. And hitting the vase. The kids are coming. He said, "Oh, poor my kids, you couldn't sleep with Daddy. You were waiting for me to come home. Good Daddy." Not a good joke. I don't know.
Lori Sue Cragen Clement is asking, will the U.S. experience a toilet paper shortage due to the tariffs?
Well, we have the companies that are making them, I hope.
They're in Canada.
I hope so.
Can we get ours from Canada? Mine does.
But we were short. We were short before.
You were short. I had lots.
Oh, you
I had stocked up, yeah. And I shared with you.
I stocked up.
3.
Yeah. There will be shortage of so many things. Don't even think only about toilet paper. That's one thing you can buy in advance. And the prices were up so high from the toilet paper.
Mm-hmm.
It's so ridiculous how expensive it is now comparing how it was 5 years ago. So if you can have a room to storage something and you can afford it, that's not a bad thing. So many things will hit you. Oh gosh, us. And people will be telling him, make the tariffs go away because, everyone needs to relax. Everyone needs to rejuvenate themselves, but it will be hard. After what he did, it will be hard.
And even things for your pets. Stock up.
Food, especially food.
Uh,
My Vivi is used to eat human food, so I'm not afraid of for her. Because regular dogs, when they are eating only dry food, they will be affected. My friend in England, her parents died and she got the little puppy, last thing from them, and she took to Poland. She was a doctor. And the puppy was not used to eat humans food. And in Poland, we didn't have any dog food. No, in the 70s, that was not something that you can feed your dog. Who would even think that making junk food out of bread or whatever, dry food. So we were feeding the dogs only from the scraps from the table. So she did that with her dog, and a few days later the dog passed away. And she was a doctor, so she told me, don't bring Puszek back to Poland because he will die here. So since that, I'm always feeding my dogs mostly food, but she has few crumbs from the table, so in case she will be without us, she can eat the junk. To me, it is a junk, the dry food. Okay.
Robert Reich has, on his channel, has the White House Easter egg roll was sponsored by Amazon, Google, and Meta, who are all being sued by the federal government for antitrust violations. Everything is for sale under Don Don, and big tech wants to cash in. How did Don Don personally benefit from this deal? Because he doesn't do anything unless he makes money. How did he benefit from it? Where was the money going to that they were paying for it?
Not this money. He got special money.
On the side?
On the side, yeah.
Was it in crypto or out of the country?
Crypto, because it's dropping, dripping. So the cryptocurrency is hard to trace, and that's what it was going on. 3 cards, I will see what's...
1, 2, 3.
It's like going under seaweeds and looking for those crypto money. Why seaweeds? I don't know. They smell sometimes. So smelly. Yeah, illegal for him to feel important. Oops. All about kings of empire and kings. King of war, king of power. Yeah, it's all about the
So he's using the U.S. as his big backer to make money.
He's there to make money, and I bet he's feeling that in the worst scenario, he can run away and have a lot of money in crypto. His son, Eric, was in some conference as well, dealing with the crypto. So they are all about illegal money, and a long time ago it was said that it's the money, laundry money.
Money laundering.
Money laundering. From the crimes. So it is all about that.
Well, that family is a mafia.
And, there is a need for that, because otherwise the crypto wouldn't exist.
Russia's reviving a Trump Tower project in Moscow. What deal is being struck between Putin and Don Don in order for this to go ahead?
And I didn't watch that video. I fell asleep.
1, 2, 3.
It's again, the hand is from under the tower. Collect first, and then I can...
So they won't give it to him unless he completes what he has promised?
Probably. It's all about cheating. And the good job that he will be doing for Putin, and then he can put the money in Russia. because that will be building in Russia. And he's all about America, but
Well,
then
he always wanted to do that.
he wants to build in Russia business.
It was interesting, that House of Putin, House of Trump book. It had that his Trump Tower was called Little Russia in many ways, because the Russians occupied a lot of the floors. They had a lot of the property there, and they were very, very close. They just went up to see him and walked right into his office on a regular basis. And then Eric had said most of their investments come from Russia at that time.
And Mike Cohen, who was his
lawyer
that time, he spoke Russian perfectly because he was from Ukrainian family. So he knows so much, and that's the reason Trump is not attacking him too much, because he knows about those deals a lot. But one day he will open his hand again and gave us more information, so opened his mouth. But right now he's not touching those subjects because there is too many powerful Russians still around. And there was a fire in the Trump Tower. I sent you video. In two places, kind of.
Melania and Don are attending the Pope's funeral this weekend. As he always does. How will Don divert the attention from the funeral and put it all about him? Because he has to be, he must be very annoyed that this may be a day
that everyone will.
Well, he said that he's looking forward to going. It's not,
yeah.
He wants to do his business deals and that. But how will he create a little bit of chaos so that he's in the news rather than the Pope? 1, 2, 3.
It is like when they are starting throttle or whatever when they want to explode mine, they are starting line and it's flashing and going one direction, and everyone is running away from that spot. He will do something that we will know that there is we can expect some explosion from him. Oh my gosh, my nose today. He will make sure that he is pay attention to the other side. I'm more greener. Oh my gosh. What the? Don't look at the noble guy, because I'm full of fire. And the fire, something related to he will know how to distract and some explosion. So he will have moment.
Will he be making a lot of deals from these people who are coming? Yeah, but is that why he's excited? 1, 2, 3.
He will be walking, zigzagging from one place to another.
So he'll be networking.
Yeah, he will feel, I'm so important, reunited with friends and family, and I'm the biggest star. Well, that's him. Nothing new, nothing surprising us. And you remember when he pushed Prime Minister of Montenegro or President of Montenegro, small country, but
he just pushes his way with his head up high.
High and so rude. That's such a disgusting way of being around people.
Suzanne is asking, who would replace Pete that has loyalty to the king? Do you see anybody else that you might know of? Or what kind of a person will replace Hexit?
Yeah. Someone like Kash
Patel?
Patel.
Somebody loyal?
Someone loyal. I don't like that guy, and I don't think I will like the other guy that will be chosen. So he's looking right now for someone.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, he will be rabbit with the bone and I'm yours. Take me. He has a few to choose from. He will surprise us, and we will be worried.
Will it be somebody else from Fox News? That's where they all come from.
Rabbit. So he is going to rabbit with the bone. it's a nuisance, but someone like that.
Kathy McLaughlin is accepting monitoring as well.
Thank you, Kathy. Thank you.
She says that she will help out whenever she can. Thank you.
Sorry, that was Heidi's idea. I hope you are okay with it.
Yep, she says she'll give it a try. She won't be as quick.
And I'm so bad, so I can't do that.
Marjorie Taylor Greene wrote in X about the Pope's passing, saying evil is being defeated by the hand of God. Will there be any pushback or fallout of MTG politically from making this statement?
I can't understand that creature.
1, 2, 3.
He just wants to be on another Trump. Just talk about me. Don't let me to be there without talking about me. Good, bad, but talk about me. It's all about her. Yeah, the same thing, like the same card event that came for Trump for funeral. Look at me, I'm here. I'm Queen of Coins, making 77 million, yes? Something like that in few days.
She made a lot of money off the insider trading.
But then she will have to watch what she is doing. People will not forget her. People will be...
Will she be reelected again?
Before I was saying always that she will be. 1 second.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Like in the first war, the soldiers were digging the
trenches. The trenches to go
trenches,
into.
yeah, to go through it, to be safe and to fight. You know, you have to put the head above, and the ground was keeping you safe, muddy, dirty. Yeah, she will be doing this, and then she will have to change direction because the range was going this way and then going to the left. But she will be hardly surviving if she will survive even. Yeah, the guy will take her place. They will remove her. They want to lean on someone who is more reliable. So she will be eventually removed. And I know I didn't have that vision before.
So that just adds a little bit, another nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
Kathy McLaughlin's asking, I just read somewhere that on August the 15th of this year, that there will be a change in the energy of the world. Do you see that happening?
Because it will be after my birthday.
Oh, yes, the world will change.
We will have... So important.
It's all about you.
It's all about me.
Well, remember, mine comes before yours, so then it's all about me.
No, it's 8th of August, mine. And the 5th, you know, we have to... We were yesterday stuck with so many problems with the papers, and we were still laughing.
Oh, yeah, we were doing our income tax. Oh, Lordy.
Well, it's getting to the end. I still have to do the final things, and
yep, just in time. I do my part. I wait for you to do your part.
Yeah. And I'm still working till 10 o'clock every day.
So August 15th, the change in energy in the world. Do you see that happening? 1, 2, 3.
Half loop. It's like a ring, but not completely connected. So some disconnection will happen. A lot of energy, a lot of fires, a lot of drama, angel of love, so some health issues, or maybe people will be more spiritual, fulfilling the dreams. Okay, that will be a good outcome for that. So disconnection, maybe he will be disconnected from some abilities to do what he wants to do.
Oh, couldn't come soon enough.
Yeah, after my birthday. Should be on August 8th, so I will be celebrating.
We're going out to celebrate.
We will. We had that last year. It was wonderful.
A New York Times writer, Jason Horowitz, posed the question for the cardinals: will they follow Pope Francis's path towards a more welcome, global, and collaborative church, or restore a more the traditional, the conservative approach to than his predecessors? Will they be more conservative, going backwards in time, or will they progress like Pope Francis has put them forward? 1, 2, 3.
Sorry, but they will drop the values of Pope, the last Pope, and they will start the new ones. They will tip the boat, and they will go different for the different crews. So more lavish life for them, and so on, because he didn't let them to have the lavish lives.
So their ego is going to get them too.
Yeah.
Ego, power, money.
Yeah, I thought about the guy from Hungary, the archbishop.
Yeah,
but he is the same way, kind of. He is very old-fashioned. But that will make a big hope in Hungary, because Polish Pope, when he was elected, Solidarity came to power. Not right away, no, but it takes a few years. But I remember when I was watching the election for Polish Pope, I was in England, and I thought, oh gosh, how wonderful that Polish people will be able to make some progress against the government. And yes, that's what he did. So he was
whoever comes as part of the change.
And if they will choose the Hungarian, that might be a big part of the new different movement towards but Hungary is so now
becoming more spiritual. So,
but they are held by muscle with the what's his Urban in Hungary. So now they will be, if they will choose him, that's my thinking about logical manipulation, because they have to think about that, and he is very kind of old-fashioned,
more conservative, traditional,
very conservative, and that's what they want to go back. They don't like that pro-humans, he will be a workaholic. Very intuitively, we know that might be the truth, and nice surprise.
But now you said that the last pope will be a black person. Will the black person be coming after this person? 1, 2, 3.
He will have to carry the cross before that. So something, beginning of new adventure, the world will be ready, and King of Love, they will love him. Knight of Love, sorry. So
they will love who?
The next.
The black one, or the next one?
The black one.
The black one.
And if you can watch the movie Conclave,
it was good.
It was very good. It is an eye-opener, and to be inside the Vatican to see how that goes, and
all the politicking that even goes on.
The politics is far more involved than we can imagine.
Is 10 Feet Tall is asking, is Don grooming Don Jr. to take over for him instead of J.D. Vance?
Who, Don Jr.?
Is he being groomed to take over? Some people had questioned whether Barron was too.
Barron is too young. Good.
One, 2.
Junior is actually more stronger than Vance.
Oh, he's a prodigy of his father.
It's all about the money. And They will be confused. There will be confusion. Someone will be pulled who doesn't have the power, and surprise. He would like that. I don't see him being elected because I think then that daddy will have to run away. But and what will Junior do without drugs?
Well, they can't have any drug testing or security checks.
No, but maybe they will be giving him candies instead of. And talking about candies, I remember when we were kids, my mom was telling us, don't take bright colors candies because they can cause cancer, especially the red ones.
Mm-hmm.
And when we wanted the ice cream, she would say, every color but not the pink one. Because she was always feeling that she was telling us that she read somewhere about that's cancerous. They make research in Poland in a factory
Mm-hmm.
that a lot of mothers were working in the factory and they were bringing food home, smuggling. And then
Thank you, Catherine.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And some of the kids got sick. I don't know. Are we moving? Because I don't see us moving. Are we still with you?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Kathy. You are doing right now for us. Thank you.
There
is a message, actually, I think.
Thank you for everything that you do.
No, okay, I thought that there is a message because sometimes in that.
There is one. It says thank you.
Okay. Okay, and I did something wrong. What we will do? Okay.
Now, Crux has written, the news, over 100 U.S. universities, including Princeton and Brown, have
200.
They're now 200, over 200?
200.
Have issued a joint letter condemning the president's political interference in education. What will happen? What will be the outcome of all this in the end? Because they're joining Harvard's lawsuit.
Well, they will empty the pockets of the government.
They will sue them and win the money?
And they will win.
Because they're going, what was it, $2 billion or whatever? What was
No,
the amount
that
that's
was
being
$2
withheld?
billion that he wanted, but they are contra, so they might be asking for more.
Okay. So the universities and that will win.
3 cards.
1.
And 200 universities, that's a lot of lawyers.
2. 3. Well, they just did a joint letter. I didn't think that they had a lawsuit yet.
No, the Harvard
Harvard put out the lawsuit, and others issued a joint letter of support.
They might be going with him because he is after others as well. Hell on the earth. For Don, closing, he will be dead. Look at that. Empire and devil. So, yeah, not a good game he started. It's not a monopoly that you created and you were cheating, Don, because he was cheating even with his own kids when he was playing Monopoly.
Now, there was an answer here, and I can't see where it is, going backwards here, about the money that for DeSantis' wife.
Uh-huh.
They received money in Florida that was to go to something else for relief, and it was diverted to
her.
DeSantis' wife, and it's not being shown.
And that might be the devil, the dirty laundry that they will be doing against her, and that can cause her. And Don is not their friend, so he doesn't like her to be the next governor.
BLD is asking, will Trump attend the G7 meeting in Alberta, Canada? I don't know when that is. Being a convicted felon, will he be allowed into our country? Yeah. 1, 2,
Somehow I see that through the Skype, so no, I don't think that he will be coming here. Everything will be open, visible, strength, and it will be a battle for him. I don't think he will.
Well, that's nice. That he isn't.
Well, he doesn't feel protected here.
Well, I'm sure our premier could protect him. Connie Fry is asking, do you see more earthquakes around Southeast Asia?
And someone might have some new asphalt here, so he has to be worried.
Oh.
Earthquake in Asia?
In Asia, do you see more earthquakes around Southeast Asia? 1, 2, 3.
There would be a lot of earthquakes. From
All over?
All over Japan, China, South, and Hawaii. Everywhere I'm looking, there are earthquakes. The energy of humans is so high, and maybe that's what it is. All Asia will be in trouble. Worries, a lot of worries, and it will be related to the full moon, so be prepared for that more when there is a full moon. I'm sorry, I don't like.
Well, it's just the way it is. That's your phone, I think.
Your phone? Okay.
No, it's yours. Mine's not ringing.
Nice. On the silent.
We do thank you for your subscription. So please do subscribe and hit the bell. Also, your comments also affect the algorithm, and as do your donations. We'd like to continue to grow this channel, and Violetta on May the 1st is going to be taped on Life After Life Near-Death Experiences, that channel.
Mm-hmm. And that's quite a big channel. They have a lot of millions of views. So
anyway, so that's coming up for May the 1st, which will be kind of nice.
And subscribers they have. So
yeah. Well, I sent a letter to them.
She's looking
well, the whole thing
I forgot. I didn't ask them, but
we always tell all your stories about your near deaths, etc. But as well, since you are now winding down all the stuff at home, all your paperwork stuff is starting to wind down.
I still have to do the
inventory.
That's a few days, and then the robbery finish the insurance.
Oh, the robbery, yeah.
But
anyways,
I will be, since May, I will be more available to do collaborations. So I'm thinking about that.
Yeah, and that makes a big difference in exposure. Mm-hmm. So that would be appreciated. I don't know if anybody here has, but I haven't come across yet anyways, for prayers. Mm-hmm. Other than...
We have to pray for soul of the last Pope.
I think he's in pretty good shape.
He is. He was living such a noble life, and not many people have that in their DNA, that they can live that nice life.
Tanya Anderson says, heaven forbid they should have a sermon about mercy at the Pope's funeral. I hope it is all about mercy. Well, Don certainly didn't like at the inauguration that bishop or whatever that was standing in front of the church, the lady.
Oh, yeah.
Who was
asking for being merciful
to
the others. No.
Another question is, Tanya's asking, will they find out who stole the purse?
Oh, shit. I put that.
That was funny. You said, what was the value of the watch that was stolen?
They said
she had $3,000 in cash
and $50,000 watch inside the purse. What she was going for date and didn't want anyone to see what she has when she's undressing. I don't know. I'm just kidding, but it was in a restaurant.
Yeah,
and the guy walking.
He kicked the. She had her purse on the floor or something. And he kicked it with his leg or something
and took it.
Well, she had her security people, but why was he so close?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
It was someone close to her. And honestly, I think they say they have him on the camera, so they should see him. But she doesn't want to be more embarrassed at what's happened than it's already. To make decision public, they have a clue who that is. And someone for fun.
Now, she said that the $3,000 was to buy her family meals and gifts.
Gifts is
What about, and you asked me, you said, what about her credit cards? Why wasn't she using those?
She was doing something like going to the hotel or motel that day. She didn't want anyone to know where she is. Because then she's paying cash.
Everything's cash, no paper trail.
No paper trail. Maybe she has some fun and doesn't want us to know. And now she has to be passport.
Now, we were talking yesterday, and Don's press secretary, the young lady, you thought they were up to hanky panky.
Well, that's not press secretary.
Who is she? The
She
young girl.
is advisor to him. Advisor.
The one who's always on.
Well, she's on a plane.
Oh, the plane. Okay.
Not the blondie one. No, that's the black with black hair. And she told him, get rid of the security because they are stopping me from seeing you, probably. So yeah, I think there was some hokey pokey. Not to the extension that he can have too much hokey pokey and so, but he can take Viagra. That can kill him. So he has to watch how much he can take it. We have conversations. If you will be with us, you will think,
yeah, these people are weird.
Weird, having a weird thoughts. Okay. Thank you so much for watching.
On Friday, please do, after this video is posted, please write your questions because those will be used for Friday night video that Violetta does, and then she posts it Saturday morning. Whoever comments on the Saturday morning video is eligible to be gifted a free.
But I wouldn't be doing Monday.
Monday's different.
So
on Saturday.
On Wednesday.
Yeah, but on Saturday, whoever puts a comment will be eligible to be gifted a complimentary reading by Janet and Tom Berg. They've paid for these readings for the viewers to be in a draw. And I'm not available next Monday because it's election day and I'm working the election. I'm a poll worker.
I will be going for election with Richard.
Yeah. And so you decided to not have a reading on Monday. So on Wednesday, the winner will be announced of who receives that reading.
And tomorrow, Friday, I'm going to suffer a lot for over 2 hours, but because my appointment is 2 hours and 10 minutes. With the feeling fall down, I can feel it that it's
you can't be frozen.
I can't be frozen. So because the last time he froze me many years ago when I came to Canada, I woke up because in Poland they were not doing freezings.
Mm-hmm.
So first time I was getting freezing, I woke up with the oxygen, and he said, I can't give you any freezing because you are allergic to. Why didn't you tell me? I said, I didn't know. In Poland, they were not giving us any, and in England, they were not giving us any injection when I was going to the dentist there. Over here, everyone even can't imagine going to the dentist without getting freezing.
Lily Rose has a comment and says, no bell notification today. What do I have to do to resubscribe? You have to unsubscribe and then subscribe and then hit the bell for notifications.
So unsubscribe, you hit on the subscription, subscribe, and that will unsubscribe you, and then you have to wait a moment and
resubscribe and then hit the bell. And that happened to me actually last week for a period.
Monday.
Last year, I never got a notification for 3 months solid. And I kept on unsubscribing, resubscribing, hitting the bell.
because they are telling me that I'm losing sometimes subscribers, even they are showing that I gain it, but they are removing some. So,
And we have Maggie Zeal asking for prayers for my second eldest brother. He will be having back surgery on the 4th of May.
oh my gosh, all the best to your brother. That's scary.
It is scary.
Every operation is scary. I can show how scary even a little shot for me is.
She had a B12 shot and she bruised.
Like it was 2 weeks ago and it's still there.
Yeah.
So,
And Trump and Melania are going to the funeral
yeah, they are
for business deals.
business because he talk about me.
Well, we'll have to watch the headlines and see what comes out about him.
I'm surprised that Marjorie Green is not going. No, I'm just kidding. Because she's so religious. Of course, she is so religious. She can have a cross pendant necklace.
That's true.
And it's surprised that it's not burning her to the skin.
And Mathanji, hope Canadian elections are free and fair. Yes, they are. And no foreign or domestic interference. They've been looking at that. And
There will be something. Don't worry, because
it'll be monitored though, and something will come up. I'm sure. And all they have to do at an election
and it is so simple over here. We don't have any. And like I know where I have to go, and just a few seconds, and we are leaving.
Yeah. Well, I'm a returning officer. Last time I was a registration officer, but anybody can even. I had people borrowing my pen to mark the ballot because they'd heard that we erase them. No, they do. Each person is given a pencil. They can take the pencil with them, or they can bring their own marker. They can bring their pen, as long as it's not a marker that bleeds through, because then it damages the ballot and it'll be put aside. It will be looked at and decided by whoever, whether it's counted or not. But they can have a pen. They can have a thin felt marker. They can do it in whatever color, as long as it's on where it's supposed to be, not across the whole thing. So, but they are free and fair, and we counted them last time.
And we have to have a driving license. That's it.
Your driving license and your notice, and if you don't have that, it's something with your picture on it and two pieces of address that say it's you at this location.
But they have every information, and they will tell me
they can be registered there.
Corner to go of the room, who has my number.
It's easy and it's quick.
Easy.
And 7 million people have already voted in Canada. The numbers are high. And you had said once before that, what was it, last week or whatever, you said that you saw 2 motorcycles and it goes off to the left. And so that left part, you had also said before at one time that you saw it being a coalition government. Right now it's a coalition government of Liberals and the NDP, New Democratic Party. Mm-hmm. I wonder if it's going to be the same.
We will see.
Yep, it's going to be interesting. Oh, election night, Monday. And then the Australian election comes after that.
Yeah, and maybe in USA another election too. I'm just kidding. I'm hoping.
Hoping and praying.
Thank you so much. Take care of yourself, and thank you for spending your valuable time with us.
And Heidi, yes, we are. Canada elbows up.
Yeah, like that.
I have posters about that.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.